I noticed there are very few videos to help you install the K&k Pure Classic pickups, so I thought I would add my understanding of how the instruction sheet works. So it's best to start with drilling the half-inch hole in the end of your guitar. My SYARI guitar already had an 1/8-inch hole in the end, so I could not use the Forstner bit, which this is what a Forstner bit looks like, although I don't even have a 1/2-inch Forstner bit. But what I did is I used a progression of drill bits up to 1/2 inch, and the masking tape will actually prevent splintering on your guitar, so it's good to put that on nice and tightly. The outer nut and washer, and there's the washer. Okay, so now the first thing they want you to do is find out how thick your guitar is on the end. So what I did to do that is I used this telescoping mirror and magnetic and light kit, and by putting a light and mirror inside of the guitar, I used this marker base to go into the hole, and then I could see inside of the guitar how far it came in, and that gave me a good guess about where this inside nut, there's an inside nut and washers, they will actually hold the depth of the end pin at the right position. And this is kind of a trial and error type thing, and it's difficult. You can't really reach from the hole to the end with your arm. So what I did is I made this board that actually grips the end pin. So what it does, it goes in the end pin like this, and it grips it, and then you can pull it from the inside. You can pull it through the hole, and then you need to make a few minor adjustments before you get that inner nut and washer in the right position to let the end pin stick out the right amount, because it has to be pretty precise. You can see on the picture of your instructions that it actually extends just a little bit beyond the strap button. Okay, let's get a few names identified here. All these things are going to go inside of the guitar. So this is the rubber sliding piece that will slide within 2 inches of the pickups, and down here is the screw pin that will tighten up against the nut here. So this nut has already been established, so we have the right distance for the end pin and the strap gap to be in there. So all these things, the 2 washers, the nut, and the screw cap are all inside the guitar. Outer washer and nut will be on the outside of the guitar. I'll take them off. You ready? Okay, I've got some double-sided tape on my middle finger here, and I don't want too much because I don't want it to stick too hard. But I put it on the back side, not the shiny side of this is my final pickup. So I got it stuck on there. So it's stuck on my finger. This is the last one. So again, you do a test to find out where you are. So this pickup is going to go on so the center brace is here. So this next brace is over here. So you can come along here and you can feel the edge of the brace, and then you come up, and then the bridge support piece underneath. So you can kind of come off the edge of that, and then you put your finger on the top, and that helps you find out where it is. Okay, so I can kind of click, come off. It's right there. So I know my upper finger is right in the right position for it. So now I got to put some glue on it. So here's my glue. Super glue. Okay, and you cover the whole surface. Okay, super glue's on. And now we're gonna go back in and we find this right brace over here, and you use our finger to find it, and we know it's right there. So now we'll come. Okay, right there. So now I count. I'm going to count to 50. 1001, 1002. Find this too. I'm going to put some pressure on it. 43, 1044, 1045, 1046, 1047, 48, 1049, 1050. Okay, so that should be good. Now, just kind of take your fingers off of that. Okay. And stay put. Okay. The reason you don't want to put too much of that double-sided tape on your finger, because it puts a lot of pressure on the down things, and you can kind of pull it off if you get too much on there. So that's good. So now let's go ahead and take a peek inside and see where we're at. We got our light here, so you can take a peek down inside, so you can see here. You can get up. You need to stand vertical to see what's going on here. Okay. So we can see now all four things are in place, and you can see the last one I did was right over against the brace, and it was up against the bridge support piece. And so all four of them now, they're all against the bridge support piece, and they're on each side of the center brace and then the right brace. So that should work. Okay. Okay, we have our rubber sliding piece pushed in 2 inches from the pickups inside of the guitar. And now we're going to use our holder to bring the in pin through the guitar to the outside. So we'll come in from the outside. Okay, and then we will put our, carefully, don't lose your inside washers there. Make sure they stay on the inside. And then put, okay, so that goes in the hole at the end. The inside washers are in place, the nut's in place. So now we're gonna pull this with this stick. We're gonna pull it through the outside hole to get it outside of the guitar. Okay, so that's out. So come around here and you can see. So this pulled the in pin outside the guitar. So now I can take this off, and I can put my nut and outside washer on this. That's good. So how I made this little jig to help with me, this is just 1/8 inch plywood, and I cut this in my chop saw, and then I tapered the end so it would fit into the end pin here, and so then I'm able to pull it through and through the hole. Okay, I used my my customized jig stick to pull this out as tight as I could to get the pressure on the inside washers to pull it out tight. And then I tightened down this nut, hand tight with my fingers. And then I took this out and I put a nail through the hole, and I held the nail with my pliers while I used a 1/2 inch wrench to, it's a skinny wrench, gives you more room to tighten this nut down. So I tightened the nut down against holding the nail, got that nice and tight. Now, even after this is tight, you can go ahead and you can still turn this, and this will actually twist the inside wire bundle until it's free air, not touching anything inside the guitar. So that can be done. So then you just screw on your strap clip. And you're done. Now,